The first person to discover the true secret of developing pinky finger strength for playing musical instruments was Robert Schumann, the classical composer and pianist. When he was playing piano, he really didn't like how weak his pinky finger was, especially in comparison to his other fingers. So, he developed a secret system of weights and exercises through which he hoped to imbue his pinky finger with the same degree of strength and control as his index finger and his middle finger. And the result of this? He completely ruined his hand with carpal tunnel syndrome and never played piano again. There's a whole industry out there built upon the idea that your fingers are not strong enough to play bass and guitar, and they'll sell you all these kinds of devices that will strengthen your fingers, developing better finger chops. Now, God bless America and God bless capitalism, but that advice is total crap. Many people unwittingly hurt themselves much the same way that Schumann did in the pursuit of developing finger strength, a goal that's totally not worth pursuing. But, you say, my pinky finger is weak and I can't control it. And how do those bass players rip it up with their pinky fingers if their pinky fingers aren't strong? The big misconception here, and it's very important that you know this, is that most people think that the muscles in the fingers are the ones that are actually responsible for playing bass. And they aren't. It's actually the muscles in the wrist, the forearm, and the upper arm, which work in tandem to deliver pressure through the fingers, into the fingertips, and onto the strings, thus allowing you to play bass. A great analogy for this is boxing. If you think about how boxers train, they actually don't really pay too much attention to their hands. Instead, they're much more worried about their arms, their backs, their chest, and the rest of their body because they know that those are the muscles that actually deliver the force of the actual punch. Punch. Not the hands. This is just the instrument that is channeling the energy. It's the same thing for bass, just on a much, much smaller scale. I can sort of show you this with a demonstration that I got from bassist Gary Willis. Let's take our pinky fingers right here and let's lock them like this, and let's kind of keep our arms like this, and let's pull. Slightly at first, not to hurt yourself, but let's pull. And you notice that there's an insane amount of pressure right here where the pinkies are actually locked. That should tell you that you have more than enough strength to actually deliver the force into the bass through the pinky fingers. When I move my hand like this, like so, as if I was playing bass, you can see the the tendons right here in the forearm are going up and down. You can see that these are the tendons which actually deliver the force from the upper arm to the fingers. You have more than enough strength to actually play the bass with the pinky finger, and the way I can prove this is you never see classical double bass players complaining that they can't use their pinkies, and they have to deal with way more force than we do. A better term to use other than strength is maybe finger dexterity or finger control. When we're practicing, we're trying to get our fingers to move in extremely precise and fine movements. And to quote Hal Galper again, we're athletes of the fine muscles, not the big ones. Yes, I realize it's a matter of semantics calling it finger dexterity versus finger strength, but how we frame our discussion about technique can have a huge impact on the general approach to physicality and the bass guitar. As long as you have a safe technique which involves curved fingers, unlocked joints, and a very relaxed straight wrist, you'll never really have to worry about whether or not your pinky finger or any other finger is strong enough. Trust me, it is. This has been Adam Neely's Bass Lessons. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you've enjoyed this video, I have many more videos coming out. Every Monday afternoon is kind of the schedule I'm keeping to. And let me know if you have any other ideas, especially in relationship to your pinky. Most of the time, in regards to technique, having a private teacher is usually the best option because they can more safely diagnose certain things, but this video was at least a good primer on to not really, you don't really want to stress too much about finger strength. There are other things to worry about. Anyway, until next time, bass.